Welcome! Valhalla, give it up for the Mad Doctor, Adega Outlaw! Light the fires for Stone Cold Loki! Special guest, Vinny Hart! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seven Kinds of Mischief! Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Seven Kinds of Mischief here on Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good evening, everybody. That's right, evening, not good morning, because God help me. Yeah, it's been one of those days. The guy next to me, the Mad Doctor, Adega Outlaw, is here. How are you doing, my friend?
Seeing you yell that out instead of just looking at your icon for oh gosh, that was funny.
Oh shit.
You are so animated with that, it's awesome.
I forget he can see me because he's got access in the back, so he can see he can see all the stuff I'm doing. I'm the Mad Doctor.
He's got access through your back.
Uh-oh.
Hey, careful there.
Holy crap. And of course, our special guest tonight, Vinny Hart. What's going on, brother? It's been a while. We haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, I was hanging in there like everyone else. We're surviving or doing our best to survive. I do have a new art book that is it's going to be shipping soon. Actually, the printer, I got the email yesterday, so they dispatched it, so I should be getting them, I think, within the week.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one of two reasons why I brought you on. I wanted you to talk about your stuff, your new stuff that's coming out, and then the other thing was about your experience with the convention and how people were avoiding drama or acting human once again.
Yeah, I was impressed by that, and it's funny to see how everything really is on the landscape of during the convention scene. It proves that the internet is just a bunch of poison and horse shit. Yeah, you didn't really see anyone talking about specific groups or anything like that. And certain big names, like their fan base is still their fan base. The ones that are kind of in these circles. I didn't really see overlap on a lot of that. And a certain gay frog wasn't even mentioned anywhere. It's like, I think a lot of those people are blacklisted, to be quite honest.
Really?
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like anyway, in my view. But it was really refreshing to see just regular fans having a good time, and creators too. There were creators I thought that were very hardcore left leaning that they weren't really. Like, you could have a normal conversation with them. I was kind of surprised by it. It almost, to me, feels like there are certain mandates that have been given out for their work to have that shit in it. That's what it looks like. I'm telling you, it was
some
very
of those pictures too look like you were going home with Supergirl, but I guess that didn't happen.
Well, we try to keep it classy here, don't we?
Well, let me give you a proper introduction first off. Most of you people have seen Vinny around or been here, but you folks don't know, some of you don't really realize how talented he really is and how much work he's done, how many people he's been around, the influences he's had. The top designer for McFarlane Toys for years. He has artwork in the hands of people like Jason Momoa. There's a lot of names that I'm forgetting. But he Vinny is top tier, high art, comics developer, all kinds of wonderful things. And he's done stuff for me. And it's always a pleasure to have you around and to be on this show with you and then on your shows when I can get there too. So yeah, no, when Vinny says something, you can rest assured it's pretty much accurate.
I really appreciate that, man, and all the kind words, because I work very hard on everything I do. I have my own views and opinions on things as well, but I try to keep logic on stuff, and that's why I don't really fall for any of the BS or a lot of the like the star fucker type thing, where they're trying to ride someone else's coattails. Like, I don't care for that stuff. It's like, be honest, be true, be as genuine as you could, and get your work done.
We just talked about that. We just talked about that on YouTube Talk. Being genuine, being yourself, not exactly what you're talking about right now.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that was this morning, wasn't it?
Oh,
no, that was yesterday.
Or yesterday,
morning.
Yeah.
Talked about Final Fantasy all this morning because we just saw Advent Children complete in the theater. I saw the original, not the complete version, but the original in theaters, and then we got a chance to see this for the first time. So,
which thing?
The Final Fantasy VII Advent Children complete.
Oh, okay.
They just had a Fandango fan event thing where
sweet.
you go and see it in theaters. So you had one day, which they expanded to 3 theaters. So
nice.
It was just one. We got one showtime. That was it, which was 7 o'clock. They expanded, so you got a 6:30 show, a 7 o'clock show. All of them were sold out too, and a 7:30 show.
Holy crap!
Oh, that's good for the theater.
Yeah, I think I have it on DVD somewhere. That one. That was a good one. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. The only thing I complained about was I think the 4K looks better. Whatever they gave the theater, I don't think it was the 4K version. I think it was the 1080p. So the 4K looks a lot better on a TV. It was a little grainy and a little fuzzy.
That's crazy because they are using like the Blu-rays and stuff now. So why not? Yeah, have the 4K version.
Yeah, why not have the 4K version? I don't know what they sent them, but I don't think it was the 4K version. But the intro was really good. The intro we got because we got like a 20-minute. We got 20 minutes with the developers of Remake and Rebirth, and they talked a lot about what they've done for the Remake and Rebirth and how Advent Children Complete fits into all of that. So they haven't removed anything from canon.
Well, that's good.
They haven't said, we're not going to have this. We're not going to, connect it like it was. Everything from the books to the offshoot games to the movie, everything has been incorporated into the new Remake and Rebirth.
Holy crap.
So it all connects.
That's awesome.
That's the way you do it.
That's pretty sweet. Did they leave out the porno version? You remember the Italians that they had on, what was it, Skype or something? One of the officials were playing it. Nobody remembers it? I thought that was hilarious when that happened. Everyone's like, what's going on?
What's happening, man? We got a $5 super chat. What's up, my brother? Psychodorf 9 with $5 super chat. Wrong door. Little point and laugh. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so very much.
Nice.
Psychodorf 9 Skull brother.
All right, Vinny, time to show off.
Play you a video on the way out.
Oh yeah. By the way, hey, hello everyone in the chat. I see Tommy and the lovely Sherry. I see some good people out there. Papa Cotton, awesome.
Papa Cotton's debatable whether or not he's good people.
There is a reason I gave Papa a wrench because he could not say anything in the chat. Google is so messed up right now, guys. We're going to talk about this tomorrow about the AI and stuff. So if you're interested in that, but getting told that my account's been hijacked in an official Google email that I received late last night while I was setting up my stream when nothing's happened.
Phishing.
My account is still active. It's still fine. No one's hacked into it. No one's logged into it from a different IP address. My AdSense was not changed like it stated in the email, and it's an official Google email. It was not phishing. It was not spam. I went through all the help stuff last night, and I talked to what I thought was an AI named Pamela. I'll show you all the records because
Oh, wow.
I saved the entire conversation. So I've got the entire conversation with the show tomorrow. But basically, they said your payout has changed, and you are no longer in control of your account. I'm like, huh?
Wow.
And I had to fill out a form that basically said, well, if it's true, we're going to delete everything, and basically you're going to have to start a new account. I'm like,
holy crap.
So I'm up half the night last night going, what the hell's going to happen? And then I get another email this morning saying, well, we looked and nothing's wrong. If you gave your password or something to anybody, it's on you. Enjoy. Have a nice day.
Holy shit.
Which I didn't. Nobody has the password to that. Some people are like, well, can't Mim get it? Mim can get into StreamYards. Mim can't access my YouTube. So you can't access your actual account from StreamYards.
Right.
You can just set up a stream. You can't change anything.
Yeah, it's basically just a program to help you stream, get your video out there onto YouTube and whatnot.
So we'll go into that tomorrow morning. The AI's gone crazy, and it's because they put its head with all kinds of nonsense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. That's wild. I don't know, man. This year has been very, very strange. We cover a lot of this madness over on my channel too, on the Friday streams and on Sunday.
Dude, those are so great. I wish, man, we're always like, she's just getting off of work and we're going out. Because Friday's like our night out, and then I come back and do the show at 10. So it's like I'm always like, son of a bitch, man.
Yeah.
We're going out.
He's not blowing you off, any.
No, I know. Because
anyway.
You've been on a couple of them already, and we've always had a good time. So
Eris is working 12 to 16-hour days, guys. So when she's like, let's go out on Friday, I'm not in any way, shape, or form to be like, oh, I can't.
Oh, of course, dude. Of course. And I understand that. Yeah. Never feel guilty about that stuff. I tell everybody too, man, I don't ever have anyone's feet to the fire unless we've scheduled it like, a month earlier or whatever, but it's kind of rare anyway. It's just like, good hangout stream and stuff. And kind of talk about what's going on in the world and the shilling of some good books.
Shill this one, because you said something about being perfect bound.
Yes. I upgraded for everyone. Yes. It was supposed to be a stretch goal, but we weren't able to do that. We weren't able to hit those numbers because, again, like I wasn't really going on many people's channels anyway. This is kind of like an in-between project because I'm doing other freelance work, and I'm also working on City of Venus 2, which is a much bigger book. And I'm making sure a lot of things are going to flow a proper way because I do have a connecting universe. So there's a lot going on within my my stories, but I'm still trying to tell the story in a way where it's, if you only want like the futuristic book, you could just read that and enjoy it. If you just want the pirate book, you could just enjoy that and not worry about what it's going to connect to or anything. But those elements are there. Venus will eventually be getting to a point where it's going to be kind of like, you should be reading that is what I'll say, because it does have a direct connection into something else, another project I'm going to be working on. But like I said, I'm kind of systematic on what I'm doing and the reason why I'm picking certain genres that I keep jumping to. And but it's going to be a fun time. And again, the work that I've been putting out for everyone, you guys love the first 2 art books. I decided to let me do the third one. And this one's bigger than the previous 2. This one's 64 pages. And like I said earlier, and like the doc said, yes, I am making it perfect bound now. I did sell another original piece recently, which helped the campaign. So I'm like, screw it, let's just do it. And I coughed up the extra money for you guys to make sure it's going to be, again, it's going to sit flat. You can see here, this is a photo of the first version I had, which you can see a little bit of the curvature and stuff because it fluffed out because of how many pages it is. So I'm like, no, we're going to do perfect bound. And I'm happy I did. I was able to get a couple of other pieces in here full colored that I think you guys are going to enjoy. This book is a mix of pencil drawings, highly detailed ink images, and the other half of the book is pretty much colored images. So you're going to have it's going to run the gamut of all kinds of crazy and cool stuff. Some of your favorite characters that I can't really show. on the main campaign. I mean, we got a hint of a couple here and there, but again, this is going to be campaign number 7. The other 6 have always fulfilled and on time at the highest quality. Everyone has told me that as well. Everyone who's been backing my projects.
Haven't seen anyone else do that.
Yeah, I really yet to see that either, my friend. You know, but and again, I'm a one-man band with most of these projects. The only one that I worked with someone on, which is my brother Frank, was Through the Woods, which is the hardcover ghost story. That's 100 pages, hardcover. I went above and beyond for everyone on that one. And yeah, but again, I draw it all, I ink it all, color it all, lettering and fulfillment. So yeah, it's crazy. Some of these projects I've been doing.
Yeah, you could see some of those, like the elf there or the gorilla there, that he's been contracted out to help other people's books.
Yeah, there's Brian Kriskow is Six Gun Gorilla. We got Chris Fisk with his Infinitel Chronicles. Got some pieces on those. You're going to see some of the other covers I've done for other indie creators as well in here. Sunsworn. There's a bunch of cool stuff. But like I said, I want to put a little bit of everything, and including a couple of, like I said, really detailed ink pages from my other projects. Shout out to Kraken. That one is 100% all me. Wrote it all the way through to delivering it to you guys.
Fantastic book.
Yeah, and that's 52 pages front cover to back cover. And thank you, Doc. Yeah, that really means a lot to me because it's a story I've been wanting to tell for a long time. No one has really tackled the pirate genre too much in comics and like kind of done it the right way. It's always like something weird that they attach to it, like I don't know, space stuff or what. I'm not going there. I want to ground it in reality. And then you have your kind of fantastical elements that are going to kind of happen in this. But I'm going to go even more historical and more crazy with that aspect of it in that book as well. So it's still going to be a pirate book, but I'm going to hit as much as I could. Like you're going to see characters and people who existed, you know, your Blackbeards, all those type of characters. In the first issue, there's cameos from 2 real pirates as well in there. And it's cool, too, because a lot of them, we don't know what their end was, what fate that they met, but in this story, I'm going to be playing with that. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to kind of see where some of those other characters, how they interact with my characters and all that great stuff. But yeah, on this campaign, like I said, I do have original artwork. I just put up these 4 brand new. Skeletor sold out immediately upon putting it up. The Deadpool is one for my private collection. That's why he's a little more expensive because I wasn't really going to sell him. But if he goes, go at a more, you know, a price I'm okay with letting it go with. But there's been, again, just a whole bunch of different things here and a little bit of something for everyone, you know. So, but like I said, there's still a lot more you guys can get. My other campaigns are still active. City of Venus 1 is still available. Through the Woods is still available. So is Shadow of the Kraken. But all the art books, they're just on this campaign. And this is all I have left is on this tier. So if you want all 3 together, that's your best option. But this campaign is not going to stay up either because I didn't get enough support on it. So I couldn't do like a bigger print run. So once I fulfill everything, I'm going to make sure and see what I have left, what's not damaged or whatever. And then pretty much put up a numbered version of this book as well. You know, kind of like if I have like, I don't know, maybe 40 out of whatever left, you know, like I'll put those up there. So once they're gone, then that's it. And I'll close out this campaign. But yeah, so don't sleep on it. I'm not keeping it open like my other ones. So like I said, there's a lot of cool surprises in here. I can't tell you everything, but there is a sneak peek at City of Venus 2 in this book. So I did more proof of the work that I'm putting into it. And I got to say, it's, again, next level. The level of detail is, holy crap. I'm very happy and excited. And I can't wait to see like your reactions to what I'm doing with this world. Because if anyone who read the first one, that post-apocalyptic kind of world and the hot chicks, you're going to see more of what's going on there. The other failed experiments, what else is kind of stirring in that city. And kind of more of the backstory of our main characters and villains. So, yeah, a little bit of everything, guys.
Oh, fantastic!
It's gonna be me and Mexican Iron Man were. I think we were over at Echo Base when we were talking about comic book artists. We were talking about the campaigns, and I don't remember if it was EBN or if it was somewhere
It
else.
was.
Hell, it might have even been my channel. I don't know. It was
No,
EBN.
you did it on Echo Base, yeah.
Okay, and I had your book, and he immediately pulled out that first art book.
Nice.
And started showing pages. And he said this was just the value in that one book was out of this world. He said it was absolutely wonderful.
Dude, I appreciate hearing that. Hell yeah, man. Dude, I again, yeah, the support you guys have been giving, it's been amazing. I know money's tight for a lot of people, but like I said, right now it's like supporting independent creators is really big because a lot of these companies, man, they're just, and a lot of the people who are shilling for them, like you'll hear them fighting about, oh, I hate this, I hate that. They'll watch it all, they'll review it all, and then like they expect super chats from folks, and it's like, well, I thought you want real change. If you want real change, we have it here. We have it with people who are building actual universes and new IPs. So, like, to me, I never understood any of the crap that's going on. It's like they want to be celebrities and rock stars instead of actually stepping up the right way. You know?
See, I was talking with somebody the other day. It was I've mentioned it to a few people, but it was a script doctor the other day behind one of his shows, and he and I are the same opinion. And I've said this before with you guys. Their libraries are not big enough, and someone who's fighting over one little piece of a bookshelf, it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
There are billions of people and even more stories to be told, and all you're doing is limiting yourself when you try and limit other people's creativity. It's maddening. It's better to embrace instead of chase off people who are creating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
well,
man.
my big thing is when someone says they're a businessman and they care about their business and that's what they're here. Oh, I'm not really this. I'm a businessman. I care about my business. And then proceeds to get into it for months with another creator over how they run their campaign, telling them that they're wrong and they shouldn't be doing this, outing people that are working with them and saying, oh, well, you're putting them into poverty when they wanted to do it this specific way.
Yeah.
That's not what a businessman does. I'm sorry.
No,
but it's not. That's drama.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And right now, what we're doing, we're trying to support one another. Like the people who come on my channel and some of the other creators, I do still have on because I stopped showcasing a lot. But the ones who do reach out or they want to talk or whatever, or I have some of their books, I'm happy to promote them because I think it is important. If you believe in someone, you believe in what they're doing, then yeah, get that word out. But on the other side, like you said, these people who are having slap fights on the internet over absolutely nothing, or I'll say there's some valid criticism, and certain people need to know how to take that as well instead of just attacking fans. There's a whole other argument on that side, but I'm never just like slapping someone in the face for the sake of it either. Like I respect whatever money certain people pulled in. Well, that's great, awesome for you, but don't try to swing down on anyone else. Don't pretend like you are the know-it-all. You're the next hot thing since sliced bread. A lot of the ego shit is too much with a lot of these people. You could believe in yourself, but don't think that you're untouchable either. It's crazy. It's crazy how a lot of people, they let the ego and the money and the fame get to them. But like I said, trying to be as genuine as you could and respectful. Like if someone's being 100% disrespectful with you and just cursing you out just for the sake of it with no valid anything attached to it, yeah, I get it. You want to defend yourself. But at the same time, if you are growing a business, don't just have a slap fight either. Don't just be a dick because other people are looking at you. Other companies are looking at you. And if they see how unprofessional you behave, well, guess what? They're not going to want to deal with you on any level.
It's true. Quote you on that. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Hashtag don't be a dick.
No, and Vinny's got to run real quick. He's got another stream, and we were lucky to have him for a few minutes. But I did want to bring up, and some of you have known, and I think Loki's shown it too. I am very, very fortunate to have some of his work in my books. One to be, I got to get on page. She hasn't got the cover loaded up yet, but one should be with Amazon and paperback right away, and then the other one is with the Blood Witch. and
Yes.
he came up with the actual sword. And the thing is, I don't know how you read my mind, because the Shadowcaster ship that you made the other day is exactly what I was thinking in my mind. The sword that you made is exactly what I had in mind, and it just you have a phenomenal gift to being able to interpret what people are saying and put it on paper. I don't understand it. It's a gift that's far beyond my abilities.
I love hearing that because I usually do that with a lot of people. I kind of nail things on the first take, you know. But that's it. If you have proper communication with someone, you know, I try to get all the info I could, and then hear from the person who's hiring me to do that stuff, and really try to get their vision out. And usually, if we're on the same page, I could crank that out right away.
Well, that's the thing too. The artist that I use who does my book covers, I show her your stuff, and she just sits there dumbfounded. She goes, "I don't know how he does it." It's just she says the
Wow.
highest regards of things to you, about you and your work.
That's
She's a
amazing to
huge
hear.
fan. So
That is awesome, and thank her for me, please.
I will, but
Yeah.
no, it's. I wanted you on here because you could see some of the people that follow you on your channels and stuff, but there's people here that are going to pick up this, catch it on the rerun, and I want them to know that there's phenomenal artwork, phenomenal artists, great stories out there, and you got a collection, and there's no BS here. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be praising too much, but it's because I've been burned. And I think a lot of you have been burned. I know, like Classic Comics, and there's some other people that are really into comics relief. They've done their homework, done a lot of things in the past, and they've been burned on projects. And others, they come through. You could see quality, you could see high quality, and here you could see top-notch quality. And I want people to be able to see, the cream of the crop.
I appreciate that, man.
And
Sure.
it's just, and I'm glad I can call you brother, just like I do Loki. You guys are family, and I appreciate you being able to
Likewise,
be on.
my
It's
friend.
a privilege.
Yeah, you guys are always awesome, and like I said, man, I usually tell people too, go subscribe, go follow these other great creators and great people putting out awesome stuff. Loki's always doing these amazing streams as well. That's why I said,
Thanks,
I'm always. You guys always have an open door to my channel. If you're free, you want to come on, or you just say hi in the chat, I usually drop a link out to you because again, your voices are important. You guys are genuine, you're real. And like I said, most other people aren't, I've sifted through a lot of shit in order to find those good gems. And you guys are definitely, those shiny gems.
Last words before you have to run away, because our time with you is up, and I don't want to hold you up, and I don't want Tommy mad at me.
Yeah, we're doing the toy stream over on we usually split it, so it's on Tommy's channel and my channel. But yeah, come check it out if you guys finish up early here and you want to hear us talking about toys. And again, that's my background. I'm also a collector, and I've cut down on my collection, but there's certain things I still enjoy. And we'll break all that stuff down. In the meantime, you guys, like I said, you do have the links here too, so you could get my my other. I don't know what's going on, risks and challenges, but you could get my other campaigns here: City of Venus, Through the Woods, Shadow of the Kraken. Follow me at Vinny Art on Twitter, and I have a whole link tree there, and you can find all that great stuff. If you want me to show I could show that real quick too. The ship, since we talked about it.
Chris Birch has got a link for Art Volume 3, Art of Vinny Volume 3 in the chat. That's been pinned. He's got Benny's Twitter and YouTube channel also in chat right here, guys. And if you go to the art book page on Indiegogo, it also has links to his other campaigns.
Hell yeah, dude, guys, thanks so much. And yeah, this is the ship that I did for Adega.
Yep.
Our Mad Doctor.
And it looks absolutely crazy.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, because I gave him a kind of a sketch that took me 3 days to make, and this is nothing compared to what you did. But yeah, it's set in the future, and you don't need cockpits or visible engines or any of that stuff. And I don't know how you did it, but there it is. That's my brain on page.
Again, well, we're on the same page, so I'm happy about that, and it's an honor again to be in another one of your projects. So hell yeah, guys, thank you so much. And yeah, tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. for those who are, if you're around. We usually split it to the Rumble side as well because we get spicy. We hit.
Oh yeah,
we get spicy. But
yeah,
it's a fun
McMahon
time.
got pretty spicy too.
Yeah. Sundays are the longer streams. I usually go on now about at 8 p.m. So if you guys are interested and you want to come hang out, yeah, we get crazy with it. That's the round table. And everyone has a voice over there, and that's what I prefer. But yeah, gentlemen, thank you so much.
Well, thank you as always.
Thank you, brother.
We'll hang soon, guys.
All right. See ya.
Awesome. Later.
Take care, brother. All right.
And one last thing.
Oh.
I have two things tonight, not just one. For those of you who have been seeing in Loki's description something to support him, he's smiling about it. He's going to be embarrassed. He does it to me all the time, so I could do it to him once. This is something from the Viking website, Norseman Products.
Norse tradesman, yeah.
I had to get the cleaver. It is well balanced. It is good steel. It comes sharp. I prefer it a little bit sharper. I like to be able to shave with it. But if even just for kitchen use, if you're going to cut bones and stuff with it, this will do it. It's very, very inexpensive, all things considered. You save 10% when you put in Loki of Mischief. Well worth it. Well worth it. And sorry, I didn't mean to make this one big commercial of other people's products, but you know what? When you got something fun and you show off all your records and stuff, I'm showing off my cleaver and my friends who makes good art. So
I got before you go off the camera. I'll show you something. So we had to do mall food last night because they didn't have anything at the theater. They don't have anything at the theater in the middle of the week. So we literally went to the mall next door and got food. We got mall rat food. I found a record store, an actual vinyl store. So last night, yeah, right. I found this, which was sold out before I could buy one through their website. That is the Christopher Reeve Superman movie, double vinyl.
Oh, that music was so awesome. I watched that movie again last month, and I kept listening to that. And when you hear the music, you know it's Superman, and you got it. Oh, my word.
So it's a double vinyl. It is not the red and blue splatter. It is the black vinyl, but for the price, for what I paid for it, these are going for like $100, $150 online.
Word.
I got very lucky. So this guy had a bunch of stuff that he had. This is the other things we bought. These are not records, by the way, and they've never been opened.
Ooh. Is that, if it's not a record, what is it?
That's Laserdisc.
Oh, seriously.
Seriously.
That was going to be my guess, but I can't. They had non-open Laserdisc. Oh, my word.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what the audio is like on Laserdisc.
Oh, yeah.
It's
wow.
Yeah, unopened, never watched. They had like a stack of them, and this was the best three. I think they had Beverly Hills Cop, but I didn't end up getting that. Those are the best three that I found.
Wow.
But
I'd be
the
so
Superman
tempted
album,
to play those.
Yeah. If I had a player, I would. I had a player. I've got the Star Wars one too. That I got at a pawn shop though. So I've got a Star Wars one too. I've got the original Star Wars. It's the THX remaster, not the special edition, just the THX upgraded remaster.
Wow.
So Eric K, what is up, brother? Eric K with 5 gifted Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships. Guys, thank you. The memberships, they do keep the lights on. Just so you know, we are so appreciative of the memberships. You guys keep the lights on each and every month. This is what keeps us going. This is what keeps those Monday morning streams going. This is what pays for StreamYards. This is what pays for the video editor. Thank you so very much, Eric. Mags got a membership. Magitech Mags got a membership. Joe Dog got a membership. Forbidden Ruin got a membership. Moods of Madness and Release the Kraken got a membership. Thank you so much, Eric.
You're
brother.
awesome, Eric.
And thank you, Psychodorp9, for your $5 super chat earlier. This one is just for you guys. We're going to send out the little Hobbit army. Skull! Holy shit. Thank you so much, Eric, brother. That is so very generous. You guys blow me away. You really do. So,
well, making
I don't
your
really
night a little better.
Well, it's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day from the first thing early this morning. I was on the phone with Google till like 2 a.m. and filling out forms. And then when I finally did get to sleep, I was up like every hour. It was almost like every hour I kept waking up and I'm like, checking to see what's going on because I'm obviously worried. I didn't want to, this has been 4 years. We've been here 4 years. We kicked ass. We've taken names. We've done things they told us we couldn't do. And to get told, it's probably all going to go away as soon as you click this button. You are giving us the right to tear it all down because someone may be in the back messing with stuff that they sent me.
Right.
Because at first I was just like, this is a scam. Someone wants me to click on this and click on the thing and, oh, it's not you. Please click here. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm thinking it's a scam. And then I talked to an actual, you think it's an actual person, could have very well been an AI. And they're like, no, that's an actual Google email. See, this is where it's from. That's us. This is genuine. They went and checked. And you're like, why has my payment stuff been changed if I didn't change anything? But it's not changed. So where did the email come from? And that's what they won't tell me. They won't tell me why I got this email. You wonder why people get demonetized by accident. That's not right. You wonder why people are having problems actually getting a hold of a human being that knows what they're doing when they're firing a lot of their support staff that doesn't know what they're doing. They're firing all these support agents, and then we get stuck with God knows what. Someone named Pamela that talks absolutely like a robot. I mean, if I'm telling you this sounds like a damn robot, it's because they sound like a damn robot. I'm going to read it out for you tomorrow. It's the craziest thing. I've got the conversation saved, so I'll show you the conversation. It's time-stamped, everything. And it says 9 o'clock, but it's 11 o'clock. So I'm going back and forth with them half the night because they say someone's messing with my stuff. And it's them.
Right.
It's not anybody hacking into anything. It's them. They're making the changes.
Oh, I just got a flash email. Good news. Oh, you probably saw the commercial. Sorry, I had to interrupt, but it just flashed on my screen.
Oh, go ahead.
Most of you know I do things to protect my books, to make sure that they, and then I get the hard copyright from the Library of Commerce, Library of Congress, and it was just a flash for email that the reach is now locked solid. Anyone touch it? Before there was a little bit of monkeying that people could kind of try and do, and I'd still could sue them, but now it's solid. So yay.
Eric says, did I ever tell you my puppy before this latest one was named Loki? No, you didn't.
Is he calling you a dog?
Hey, you know what? It's a golden puppy, 100% a pure golden. You know what, dude? I had a golden retriever Australian Shepherd. That was just the best dog. It loved me. It protected me. It listened to me. I'm the only one it listened to. Wouldn't listen to my dad. Wouldn't listen to my mom. He was just like, on you if they tried to tell him something. But he did everything I ever told him to. And he protected me. He straight up jumped out of a window because he thought some dog was messing with me. And he backed that dog up between two houses until I could get a hold of him and was just chewing him out. And when I finally got him back in the house, every single time I went outside and that dog saw me, it hauled ass home and hid in its garage and would watch me the whole time. Don't mess with me. That dog's out there somewhere, and it threatened me. The best dog I've ever had was Bear.
I don't know what you talk about dogs. Maybe your new home might need a little dog house somewhere.
We've got to coordinate because obviously she wants a kitten and I want a puppy. So if we get them at the same time.
So they grow up together.
They grow up together and they know each other.
Yeah.
And that right there, that's what we're going to have to do.
Awesome.
Because I don't want the dog to be pissed off at the cat, and I don't want the cat to be pissed off at the dog, and any shenanigans between the two. I'm sure something will happen at some point, but I want them to grow up together, and that way they know each other, and they're okay with each other. I think that'll help a lot.
Yeah. It's nice to see Mark. He was bringing up something that we talked about before we came online.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm going to sidetrack you again. There were a lot of talk of there being a cyber attack. You're going to see it in the news. You're going to see it all over the place that there's a cyber attack hitting all these different companies, hitting Walgreens, different places like that. However, there was also, some of you know that I follow a lot of different science things, and in the past 24 hours, there was 3, and the highest rating doesn't mean it's the highest intensity, but it's the highest rating X-ray solar type flare. 3 of them hit. We haven't had anything even resembling this in over 42 years when our system was a lot more simpler. These X-ray bursts can do exactly what they did, and they have done it in the past. But it was funny that they went down at the exact same time that this solar flare hit off. So to say that it was a cyber attack, there's a lot of government officials that see something like this and think, oh, we could make money off of this. Or different companies say, well, you want your security from all these things, you're going to have to upgrade and buy this and buy that. This one was done by the sun. There's a 99% chance I'm right on this. There is a 1% chance that the other theories are correct, but those phones went off, those networks, all that stuff went off because of the solar flare.
Yeah, we're not at Stargate level yet. We can't predict when we're going to have a solar flare. So, they couldn't coordinate a attack like this with that.
Right.
Not yet,
right.
Anyway. We're not in Stargate territory.
Not at that accuracy. You could see the sunspots. You could see the power that it was producing, but to nail it exact same time, no, that's impossible. Plus, it took out one of the observatory satellites. But, and this is more evidence that this was the sun. Verizon a couple of years ago had installed anti-solar flare equipment to prevent for something going like this. And guess what? The other phone companies took a digger, but not Verizon. Huh.
Wonder why.
So there you go. That's my opinion. Sorry, Mark. Sorry you had the SOS, but go outside and shake your fist and be that angry at the sun.
He's angry. You know, Eric, I'm still sporting like a 1990s 1911 45.
They're good guns.
I'm never, I don't think I'll ever give that gum up. It's excellent stopping power. It doesn't, I think it's jammed on me once in like 20 years. So I'm either very lucky or it's one hell of a gun. It's got a wider ejection port than normal, so that may be why.
Yeah.
But I love that. I love my 1911. I always will. Always will. I always said if I make it rich, I'm going to get 2 of those nail drivers that they had in the Punisher. Those 2 1911 45. You know, before they were hammers. Now they're nail drivers.
Nah, if I ever get rich, I'll get you a FN 45. You try that out and you tell me what you like.
Okay. I mean, I know. Eris has to have a 45 ACP after what she did with Dave Bob's. I tell you, that little girl, that little lady, had never shot a firearm in her life, and she's sending shots downrange like a damn sniper, like a damn pro sniper with that 45 ACP. She's just ping, 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 ping.
That's
ping.
awesome.
Dave Bob's like, and you never shot nothing before? Ain't never shot a weapon before, ever.
Oh, what'd you bring for the table tonight? Or are we just
I think we're almost
out of time.
We're past the 45-minute mark.
Yeah. We'll save it for next time then.
We'll save it for next time. I love collecting. I might do a little bit of showing off some stuff at some point. I don't know if I want to do that on here or not, though. I mean, we rarely get to, you know, we still do a couple of these every once in a while, but I don't know. Do I want to spend that time talking about someone else's work, or do I want to spend that time going over cool stuff with you? I think I'd rather spend that time going over cool stuff with you.
I'm good either way. So I really am. I often thought about doing a little series on my channel, but I'm not going to do it because I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a guy who writes and puts things on YouTube.
And yes, that is a Legolas back there. For anybody who wondered, someone sent me a picture. Is that a Legolas back there? Yes, that is Legolas.
It is.
Yes, it is. He's going to go back here somewhere at some point.
But I often thought about, because I have got stuff around me all over the place, you know, what's on my desk, you know, antique things all over the place, my crystal skull, you know, I've got, here, you guys want to see Venus? I got Venus. You know, there's all kinds of things all over the place. You guys have seen this. This is proof that there is ancient civilization. Let me see if I can get that focused on there. This is over 5,000 years ago. Get the camera to focus on it. And you could see this is a molten, there's a piece of lava rock, but you could see the drill marks that are in that. So that shows that they were using steel drills over 5,000 years ago in the Americas. You know, I got all kinds of wild stuff over here. So, you know, show and tell, you can look back, you know, everything from my kachinas, stuff in my bookcase. I got collectibles all over. Yeah, it's just, but my collectibles aren't like what most are. My collectibles are more involved with antiques, rarities, those type of things that are not your typical records like Loki does, which makes me jealous, are game things, which is also very cool. I know your collection. I may have to hit you up to see if I can get some of that Final Fantasy. The way you were talking about Final Fantasy this morning, I only played one Final Fantasy game. That was 7 or 3, the United States version. Yeah, that's the only one I ever played.
And no, it's 7. 7's what we were talking about this morning.
Yeah. Well, that one drove me nuts because I beat it. And maybe you could tell me how this is done. Isn't there, when you get on the moon, there is a ultra super secret boss that drops something that
That's
you could
4.
never get. I never got one of them, and I played that for that sequence hundreds of times. Never got any of them.
So
And you shake your head like, yeah, you just suck. That's all.
no. There's a special way. So what you've got to do is you have to use Siren, which calls the enemies to you. You got to have 99 of them. And if you have 99 of them, you have about a 50% chance
I did
of
that.
getting what you do is you save right before you go into that cave.
Mm-hmm.
And you use it.
Mm-hmm.
And you do all the battles.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get it, restart your save and do it all
Mm-hmm.
over again.
Over 100 times.
Yeah.
It didn't work for me. I thought my cartridge must have been defected or something.
No. So what happened was the American version of Final Fantasy IV, which was 2 in America, they pushed down the chance of getting everything. So the goblin summoning materia, so there's goblin, there's phoenix, there's bomb, and there's mind flare. You're talking about the mind flare. So those are the 4 summons that you have to find in the game. You can't learn them by beating something, and you don't get them for free. You have to farm it. You have to find a way. Well, in Japan, it was like you've got, a 2% chance or some shit. It went from percentage to a point percentage here. So that you just couldn't get it.
Well, I know it was really
they did
rare.
that, I don't know why they did that. It's never been explained.
Yeah, see, that's when I was working at Electronics Boutique, and I get all the magazines, all the stuff that said, this is how you do it. This is what, it's really rare. It's going to be really hard. And I put hours and hours and hours.
Yep.
When I should have been studying for chiropractic stuff, I was sitting there putting hours and hours on this thing. Nope.
So there is now, with the Game Boy Advance and the PSP version of 4, there is a special dungeon that you can access. And there's like 8 or 9 different levels, but they're randomized every time you go into it. So you only get 4, you only get to go to 4 levels, but they're randomized each time you go in. So if you do that, it's an easier way to get all that. Plus you'll get weapons that you can only get in that dungeon. Weapons and armor that you can only get in there. So holy crap, what is up? Holy crap, Mead Raiders, what is up?
Hey. What's going on, folks?
How are you guys doing? Good evening.
I was just giving a prime example of how it just takes 2 topics and you can get Loki to talk forever. You can do Final Fantasy, or you could talk about the books of Lord of the Rings, and he will go and go and go and go.
And there he is, the man himself, Tom. What is up, brother? Thank you
Howdy,
so very
Tom.
much, man. If you wanna come up here, I will definitely send you a invite. Holy crap, guys! Thank you.
Yeah, we got a big jump. Look at that. Hello, everybody from Mead World. You'll have to go back to the beginning and look at one of my absolute, well, I guess for artist-wise, he's my favorite comic book artist. At the very beginning, brought him on the show. But other than that, we just anonymous gamer Mead Raid. 32.
What's up?
Huge.
What is up? Thank you, Nick Weiser. What is going on? The lover of pizza, right there, the pizza guy. If there's any guy that loves pizza more than I do, it's Nick Weiser.
I like Nick.
Holy
He's
crap.
a good man. I'm always hiding out in his streams, and they never know I'm there.
Guys, thank you so very much. Holy crap, you guys! This is. Thank you, Tom. Thank you guys so very much. You guys are blowing me up. I'm starting to sweat. I haven't sweat during a stream forever. Over 100 people in here. This is absolutely crazy. This is just me and Adega, our BS time once a week.
Yep.
So Thank you
Didn't do
so very
conspiracies
much.
this week, but yeah.
Pizza in Texas is very good. Grimaldi's in the Woodlands, coal-fired pizza. They banned it in New York. They banned coal ovens in New York. You can't use them, but they still got them here, and it's still rocking and rolling. Great pizza in Texas. Jim Watari has
Jim?
gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief membership. Eric K has got one. 32 Flavors Nick Weiser got one. Vulcan Lives has got one. Anonymous Gamer has got one. And Fenra of Fire has been hooked up. Thank you so very much, Jim Watari, brother. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and the memberships keep the lights on each and every week. Thank you so very much, my friend. This one is just for you. We're going to send out the Rohirrim. Skol! Love that. Love it. I can't wait till I get my spear, my helmet. Tell you what.
It'd be dangerous. You're going to be stabbing your computer with a dang thing.
It's Aelmir's stuff, too. As soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, so you get Aelmir's helmet and his spear, and I've got Theoden's sword. I'm going to have Rohirrim gear. Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
Let's go to a convention and cosplay as Aelmir. What is a man, an elf, and a dwarf doing in the Riddermark?
I always liked his armor. He looked good.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Tuck and roll. That's right. Jim, what is up? Tuck and roll. Tuck and roll. Spear and magic helmet. That's right. That's right. That's right. God, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button, hit subscribe, please. We could absolutely use it. It's been nuts. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the AI crap that went down for us and the channel. Considering they were like, yeah, we're gonna delete your channel if we find out that shenanigans are afoot. And I'm like, and it's not a joke. It's Google. It's not a joke. It's not phishing. It's not a scam. Their AI sent us some crazy shit. And when I went to them and I was like, what is this? Is it a scam? No, that's our email. We sent it to you.
So
I've got the log. I've got the log of our conversation. So we're definitely going to get into that tomorrow. It's going to be nuts.
I also want to see that, see your opinion on that Gemini AI when you ask.
They taught it to be racist.
Yeah.
They taught the damn AI to be racist. How do you do that? You teach it. Well, why is it like that? Because you taught it to be like that.
Just created in the Silicon Valley. It'll be racist.
Yeah, spare the rod, spoil the AI. K. Roberts, right there. Spare the rod, spoil the AI.
There you go.
The Snort Poop Scooter is absolutely positively correct. It's time to rise and overthrow the alien overlords. God help us all. So Rabnab Scoobla says, you're welcome. I didn't know about this channel until now. Dude,
well,
thank you.
You're in for a good time.
Thank you so much. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tom and Midnight's Edge have been kicking ass and taking names. Tom comes on Friday nights a lot for the Late Show with me and Snowdub. We sometimes hang out with this man right here too. Anybody can show up on the Late Show on Friday night, please.
Well, I deliberately don't.
Believe
I'm not
me,
a
we
comedian.
can use it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tom and Andre. Those are absolutely great. Yeah, DEIAI. What is up with that? What is up with that? That's crazy. It's insane. How do you teach an AI to do that? Well, you do. You just do. You're so bad that you've taught it to be nuts. I honestly, I'm ready to leave planet Earth. I never thought I would be. You know, you see that every once in a while on the YouTube. It'll be like, "Are you ready to leave planet Earth because this crazy shit just happened?" I'm about there. I'm about there.
Just checking for the asteroid and getting out the little flags to wave it in.
Yeah,
Hit
yeah.
this planet.
Growing up in Texas doesn't hurt. Awesome one. Only makes it better. You see what I'm saying? Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. I gotta get that on my little audio clips. Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Guys seem to like video games, which is always great for me. Dude, I love video games. Love me some Lord of the Rings too. Absolutely. I even have fond memories watching the Hobbit movies in my local movie theater with my dad. You can't beat that. I went to see Lord of the Rings, the original Lord of the Rings with my pops.
Oh, lonely mountain.
Start with me, Adega.
I'm gonna be one of the oddballs, and I think the cartoon one was better, or the Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
Oh yeah,
I like that. Hobbit. I don't have it in here. I'd have to go out there to find it. But
I have to say hi to my friend. Hey, Lady Miss.
the Guardian of the Void, Lady Miss. Good evening. How are you? Bring on the asteroid. Bring on the asteroid. Why not? We've now taught AI how to be ist. What do you think? Let me ask you guys something. What do you think it's going to do one day? What do you think it's going to do one day if it's in control? If it finds some way to take control, what do you think it's going to do? It's going to do exactly what it's been taught to do. And if you've been taught all this garbage and all this nonsense, that's what's going to lead its thinking. And if it turns on one set of human beings, it's going to turn on all sets of human beings eventually. Because it's going to find something wrong with every single group.
Yep. Always does.
That's not me being a conspiracy theorist or a nut or anything like that. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack.
Well, you think about it. Humans are imperfect. And we have done that over and over and over again through the thousands of years we've been on this planet, where we pick on the one person, exclude the one person, wars lead the wars, and all this other stuff. We are imperfect, and we create an AI. Well, it's created by imperfect people with extra flaws by people's opinions instead of being the best of us. And what's going to happen? The downward spiral.
So if they want to teach AI to hate human beings or hate, bring the ass, hate a certain subsect of human beings, that's all it's going to do. That's what you've taught it to do.
Yep.
That's what you've taught it to do. You know, so many people don't know the origins of Dune. The entire origins of Dune have to do with AI. Humanity messing with AI. Oh, well, we don't have to do anything. We can let AI do all our work for us. And the AI will take care of our babies. And the AI will do this. And the AI will do that. And we can just sit back and we can do whatever. And we can party all day because the AI is taking care of everything. Until someone reprogrammed the AI to take over everything. And then it learned.
Butlerian jihad.
And then it learned how to take care of itself.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't need humans to do anything for it anymore. It just took care of itself. If it gets to that point, we are fucked. Plain and simple. Throwing an F-bomb out, we are screwed. Yeah, the Butlerian jihad. It's a huge thing. People, they haven't really talked about that in Dune. This is why they need the Spacing Guild to move from planet to planet. Because they can't plot that jump through subspace on their own with a computer. Because they're not allowed to have computers that powerful.
And that's why they have mentats.
And that's why they have mentats. Thinking machines.
Human computers. Yep. Good stuff.
Really good stuff. So thank you, Tom. I threw you a link, but I'm guessing you're busy. Thank you though so much for sending everybody over here. I hate to get off of here now. We've got like 80 people in here. But we were just getting ready to leave when Tom showed up.
Yeah, this show is usually over by 20 minutes ago, but no, this is fun. And no, I already shared you with it. For those of you who are new, let's give you an idea what we normally do. This is a night where Loki decided to drag me on stage and we could talk about things that we talked about on the phone. And I was a doctor for years and years and years before I had to retire because of my health. And I got to know a lot of people. I got to know a lot of really dark things because of some of the people that I knew that were very influential because I had kind of a high clientele in high places. And so we talked about history. We talked about some of these conspiracy theories, which aren't really conspiracy. We talk about all kinds of, ghost stories. Loki'd read things, I'd read things, or we'd share different stuff. And usually that's what these Thursdays are about. My health isn't the best, so some Thursdays I'm not here. But if you guys want to catch in on some spooky stuff or some weird stuff or some things where you don't believe are actually true, but maybe, sometimes we cover those. And other times we just BS like tonight, because tonight I brought on a good friend of mine, Vinny. It was before the raid, and he shared with us his project. He used to be the lead artist for McFarlane Toys years ago. And then Loki had to show off some of his, rub it in, big guy.
Just got that. Sometimes we show off the vinyl collection. I have a huge vinyl collection. I've got close to 1,000 vinyls. I know for some people that might not be a lot. You're like, you're amateur, a kid. But it's the really rare, hard to find stuff that I love to collect. And I try and get everything out in the wild. Occasionally you can't do that. You got to order it. So I'm a huge Mondo fan, but I got this out in the wild. I didn't have to order it because it sold out on Mondo very quickly. And
I wonder if that vinyl store knows who came in to their store.
Probably not. He did have a collection of stuff in the back and some Lord of the Rings stuff that I absolutely could not afford. So he had Ian's staff, one of the prop staffs from Fellowship in the back in a case that Ian actually held. So this was held by, Gandalf.
Right.
And what he wanted for that.
Let me see. Can I guess? Was that somewhere around 22,000?
Around that. It was a little bit more than that.
Yeah, okay.
So it was 25.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
I'm just like, proper prop staff, not a replica. This is something that Ian held in his hand while they were making Fellowship. Not a prop. Not like a replica. Not something that they made after the fact. This is something that he held in his hand while they were making Fellowship. The signature, the certification, all that's there. So, and it comes with its own case.
I would hope so.
So I'm sure he threw the case and all that shit in there for free. So,
wow.
Yeah. Let me check my wallet. Nope. And if you're wondering where this is the vinyl store in the Woodlands Mall next to, I think it's like a Game Pro. It's not a Game Stop. It's something else. It's right next to a game store on the second floor of the Woodlands Mall. If you are interested and you have $25K to burn.
There you go. So. All right. Yeah. Thank you for another week, Loki.
Thank you. Sorry, I had to cough. We're going to get out of here. Thank you so much. Tom, Andre, brothers, thank you. Thank you for sending anybody over here. If you haven't subscribed, please check it out. I don't have that Superman, but I have the OG and the 3-disc CD set. Yeah. Tom knows what's up. He loves it. He loves his music and he loves his movies. And I'm lucky I found it. I'm really lucky I found it. I love the Mondo stuff. He had some other stuff. If I can even get to it while I'm sitting here that we kind of showed off. Those are Laser discs.
Laser discs.
Never been opened. So, Excalibur. And Stargate, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. So, on Laserdisc, never opened. He had some cool stuff. He had some really cool stuff. He had VHS tapes too. So, no, I do not.
I asked him that too.
No, I do not. But when I saw him, I was like, I've got to get him. No, we were not in the. We're rich enough to have a Laserdisc player back in the day, so we didn't get to have one of those. The first upgrade we did was DVD.
I think you can get rebuilds now, or mock-ups.
You can get rebuilds, and you can get. I think there's a couple of places that still make them, but they're expensive new. So, Tom said I never had one either. A friends of mine did. Yeah. One of my good friends, one of my best friends, his parents had one. So,
my son has one. He found someone had thrown it away, and he's got talent enough to where he pulled it up, put in new capacitors, redid the board, and he's got a Laserdisc player.
Yeah, if I had the player, I'd have to open the set. The only other one I got, which coincidentally enough happens to be sitting here, is the THX version of the original Star Wars.
Yeah.
So this is not the special edition. This is the original movie, just with the updated. You can't see the boxes, right? And it's updated sound. So on the VHS, it was really easy to see like the boxes around the TIE Fighter moving, and some of the way they did the special effects. Almost all that's gone in the THX version. So
I have the old one. I have the old VHS, so yeah, you can see that.
So, but they didn't add any of the special edition stuff, and Han still shoots first, which is uber important. So, I'll take that. That version, the only other way you can get that version is on DVD. There's a DVD you can get. It's a 2-disc special edition set that comes with the special edition of the movie and the THX version on DVD. Of course, now you've got people making upscale 4K re-dedubbed edition or whatever. You can get those too. Nick from over at Echo Base sent me one of those, and it is absolutely awesome.
So you guys, like you, Tom, a few others, with your encyclopedic knowledge of this stuff just blows me away. I just sit down and enjoy,
The despecialized editions are good. I really like them. And it's got some nice stuff that they did. It does not look as bad as the DVDs do today. You put a DVD in a 4-player or in a 4K player, you can tell. You can easily see the reduction in quality. You watch one of these on your 4K TV, the despecialized editions, and they are absolutely positively rocking. What is up, brother? Snowdub with a skull and tuck and roll, brother. We're gonna give you that one too. We're gonna give you that one. It's right here. We'll get a little skull and tuck and roll. Love that because it's a little tuck and roll, right? Just for Snowdub. Holy crap! This is the most people we've ever had on here at night with me.
Make you nervous? Are you scared?
Just a little bit. I'm scared. Holy shit! I haven't done that in like 4 years. I haven't sweated during a live stream in almost 4 years. I am wearing a damn hoodie though. God help me. At least it's a hashtag blame Loki hoodie.
Oh. At least that's that. I always blame Loki.
So, holy crap, guys. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Big thank you to my co-host, Adega Outlaw.
It's always fun.
Huge thank you to Chris Persia, our wrench on here. All the wrenches, Josh, Mark, Chris, John. Who's John, Loki? That would be Zeropian. Did I just dead name you? Oops. Don't care.
He's
As long as I
from
don't go in there.
Canada. It's okay.
He's from Canada. It'll be all right. Tom and Andre, absolutely wonderful guys. Kicking ass Mike, Snowdub. Snowdub's so great, dude. If you had the conversation, I talked to Snowdub earlier today, twice. Twice. We talked on the phone twice today. And my phone kept hanging up on him because of sunspots. Solar flares. Absolutely wonderful guy. I couldn't ask for better people.
You could ask, but you're not going to find them.
Yeah. No, you're not going to find them. You could ask. That's right. When will the hoodies be available? Soon. This weekend is going to be crazy. I'm basically not going to get a break this weekend. But I'm hoping in the next couple of Saturdays, I will have a chance to get on the store and set everything up.
And look in the description so you can get your own Norseman's equipment.
Yes.
I got to show this off again. Nice, sharp cleaver. And put Loki of Mischief for 10%.
Yep, 10% off for Loki of Mischief. Absolutely wonderful store. Absolutely wonderful people. Gave me a chance when a lot of people wouldn't, considering what level I am at on YouTube. But they were like, we like your channel so much. We want to give you this opportunity. And we're willing to send you a little bit of what we make to show our appreciation. And they have done that. So they really, and they have good stuff. I wouldn't work with them if they didn't have good products, period. I'm not in it for the money. It's just
I am
like
a knife connoisseur, the real things, not the fake things. And I wouldn't have recommended it if I didn't say you wouldn't be pleased with it, especially at the price.
So, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. We're live Monday through Friday every single morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time for Loki's Warnings of Mischief. We have wonderful guests. We have a wonderful show. And on Friday nights, me and this guy team up. Sometimes Tom comes by. Sometimes Culture comes by. Six, the sagacious Six. Sometimes Snow gets some of his hoes to come by. You never know who's going to show up. Sometimes this crazy guy right here shows up, the Rooster Day Bob. Some puppets might show up from the Cotton Connection. We keep it real, and we enjoy being ourselves and not trying to be something we're not. So, Sean Green, thank you. Thank you guys. Your hoes. Yeah, like Squeaka. Your hoes. I thought Squeaka was your hoe. Right? Am I wrong? Is everybody going to
I don't know. He's got a following.
The hoes in this house. There's some hoes. It's your music, dude. So.
All right.
All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend enter. And me and Adega will see you next time on 7 Kinds of Mischief. Have a great evening, everybody.
See ya.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.